just fine in that matchup, and I think his Cloud is a little bit worse, but of course, we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, Cloud does have a big sword. Maybe that's what he wants to go for, you know, kind of spacing otek out.
Yeah, and of course, a kill option as consistent and good as Limit Cross Slash is going to be useful against a character that profits so much from the rage mechanic.
Yeah. But on the other hand side, none of Cloud's areas actually beats Ryu's focus attack.
That's correct. otek wrapping the Son Goku color here. Tech chase by otek, and the percentage is looking pretty good for him already. Edge guard situation, Tai is not getting it, covering the ledge. Yeah, and this is the situation that Tai wants. He has otek in the corner and doesn't let him out. otek needs to get like a good read or a good situation going to get out of this advantage here. And it's so difficult. And Tai burns Limit, tries to recover just as the Shoryuken hits him. That cost him his first stock in this game. And that's the second upset that we'll potentially see in Pool Wave A by match 3.
The otek sitting on 96% now. Very smart decision by Tai, not going for an area, but for the side B that actually beats the focus attack. That's a Maki on stage.
Spooky situation here for Tai. He's not allowed to take on any percentages. Trying to space out with the movement here a little bit.
Oh, and as otek is approaching him with the walk, he just says, you know, man, I have Limit. Let's just use Limit Cross Slash. Yep.
Yeah, calling out the walk there.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I think Tai should be hanging back a little bit more. He's approaching consistently, and when he could be loading Limit a little bit more and using Limit to win.
And already burning it again, trying to go for the down air.
I think this is fine if he uses Limit to camp afterwards, if he manages to do that. But otek not giving him an opportunity, gets possibly the edge guard. That is over already, and otek taking the first game in this set. And now this is the point where I believe Tai goes back to his main character. I don't want to see him on that Cloud in this matchup anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to see it as well. You know, in the beginning of the game, you saw Tai realizing, oh, yeah, I cannot beat Ryu's focus attack with areas. So in the later part of game 1, he stopped using areas when otek was in the air, you know, always thinking, well, if the focus attack comes out, it just gives him the percent, no knockback or like that. Maybe I'm getting punished for it. You know, just, you know, like, yeah, being a little bit too respectful towards otek, towards the focus attack of Ryu.
That's right, yeah. There was a lot of respect going there. In a lot of situations, even if he focus attacks the up air, he doesn't really have an opportunity to go for a punish, and it just means that the enemy isn't knocked away. Which is completely fine in this matchup, honestly. And Tai actually manages to stay on the Cloud, going back to battlefield again. He is confident that this was not the problem for him. And the follow-up there by otek already.
Wow.
Tai, oh, and that is so scary, because actually the correct DI is DIing down. And no one does that in that situation.
Wow, this was very well done by otek. Just taking the first stock off of Tai super early in the game.
Tai putting in work, but possibly just increasing the rage meter on otek right now.
Oh, now we have the up tilt. Getting nothing out of it though. Throwing otek off stage.
otek looking very confident. The Ryus seem to be pulling the upsets right now, and otek is leading the charge against Tai. 105%. The up B wasted with Limit there.
Trying to go for the kill, but did not quite get it.
And I think at this rage of otek, that is not where you want to burn Limit on a silly up B like that. Definitely not. Trying to cover the ledge, gets the F tilt there. Not quite enough to kill. Edge guard possibly coming out. Tai not going for it. Trying to cover the ledge. Doesn't get an option there, and otek makes it back to the middle of the stage. This is big. Focus attack hits down there. Shoryuken! Not enough.
Maybe Limit even saved Tai there as Cloud gets heavier or fast forward when he gets Limit. I'm not sure on that.
He falls a little bit faster as far as I'm aware. The weight is different, the combo percentages are different, and the kill percentages are different. Shoryuken going through the back air. otek is absolutely crazy right now.
Sitting on full rage, this is a scary situation, but just as I say that, Tai manages to get first stock off of otek finally.
It felt like the third back air already, like that should have killed. Oh, and the down smash finishes this game.
Yeah.
It is over for Ty as otek upsets the first seed in his pool, putting on a great show here. I can hear clapping in the audience for him.
That was amazingly done by otek. He was completely dominating game 2.
Wow. Absolutely crazy guy, man. That was insane. otek with a little smirk on his face there. Ty doesn't look too shook. He's not salty. Good sportsmanship right there. Accepts that he got outplayed. It sometimes just happens, you know. Sometimes people get underrated by seeding. Sometimes they're not consistently performing at the same level. otek just completely demolished him there.
Yeah. And it's not like the tournament is over for Ty at this point. He still has the rest of his pool he gotta fight. And as he is a pretty good player, I think he can manage to get out of pools, even though he lost.
The consequences are not that dire. It is a round robin pool, which means that if he wins the other matches now, which is likely to do, he will not have the good seeding in the bracket, but he will still have 2 brackets that he can try to go through.
Yeah.